Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, Winky and I are at the Tacony Palmyra Bridge, and we're going to walk over the Tacony Palmyra Bridge. It's a one-way trip, at least for this video. And they got a sidewalk which is open. However, if you've seen any of my other videos, namely the Benjamin Franklin Bridge video, this sidewalk is much more narrow compared to that. I believe that was like a 6 to 7 foot wide walkway. This is much smaller, probably half of that or less. So welcome back again. I'm gonna grab my notes.
What are we doing here? I don't know.
Right, so today is Friday, November 21st, 2025. It's approximately 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Very cool looking bridge compared to well, the Ben Franklin Bridge is really awesome looking too, but this is very cool looking as well in its own way. And this is a combination steel bridge. As you see, it has like a tiered arch, and there's a double leaf bascule bridge and it crosses the Delaware River. Now, if you have a fear of heights, this is definitely the way to help conquer that fear. It's a very safe way to help you conquer that fear. As a speeding Mack truck goes by. No, actually there is a pretty thick concrete barrier here, so gosh forbid if there was an accident or something, we would be relatively safe. Not completely safe, but relatively safe. As you see on this bridge, it doesn't have any kind of divider for the traffic. And that's kind of interesting because that makes it extremely dangerous for both sides of the traffic, for both traffic directions. Because if someone just for even a split second lost control or didn't pay attention, it could be a very serious tragic situation. I do like the Ben Franklin Bridge, how it had that divider, that zipper divider. It was very cool how it had that. I'm not really sure why this bridge doesn't have it. I guess it's because it's so narrow and it's constructed much differently. Trying to get a little bit of a panoramic shot. That looks like it's Mast School. I'm not sure what school that is. It says Mast Voyagers. I guess that may be a private or parochial school. So yeah, this bridge, the Tacony Palmyra Bridge, it actually connects Palmyra, New Jersey, and the Tacony section of Philadelphia. The Tacony section of Philadelphia is really interesting because there's a lot of manufacturing and a lot of industry that's in that neighborhood. And as you can see, you can't see too much from this angle, but they do got a lot of smokestacks. And they do have a lot of manufacturing that still is going on in this section of Philadelphia. Kind of interesting. If I look down now, oh gosh, yeah, we're definitely up really high, but there's all these traffic signs. I guess that's where they store them. So yeah, this bridge was designed by a Polish-born architect. His name was Ralph Modeski. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And it does have a total length of 3,659 feet. Wow, that's incredible. That's 1,115 meters. And it spans 2,324 feet, which is 708 meters. Hold on. All right. So yeah, my anxiety level is really starting to build now with this bridge. It's really getting high. I don't know, I'm kind of considering turning around right now because it's just, I don't know, kind of a little nerve-wracking. But I'm going to keep pushing as much as I can. Again, I'm here to face my fear of heights. One of the reasons why I'm doing this BRIDGEWALKER tour. I gotta be strong because I'm doing this bridge not just for me, but I'm doing this for other people, and the other people I'm doing this for is unfortunately those that lost their life on this bridge, or those that lost their life constructing this bridge. And I'm also doing it to educate. Yeah, this is definitely a little shakier than the other bridge, and it's definitely on the anxiety scale, it's a little more higher. Well, I would say 4 or 5 notches higher than the Ben Franklin Bridge. I don't know, this just seems much more open. And I'll get a little shot of what everything looks like now. Ooh. Oh wow, sign says Keystone Fireworks, your nearest superstore, Franklin Mills, buy one, get one. All right. So if you're looking for fireworks and you want to get buy one, get one free, go to Keystone Fireworks. If you're in the Philadelphia area, it's right in Franklin Mills. And hey, if you're in the Poconos area or anywhere up in northeastern Pennsylvania, or even north central Pennsylvania, Go to Bada Boom. They got literally like the best selection, the best prices you could find in America. Right? Wow. So I'm trying to focus on other things other than the fact that we're up so high. That's why I'm trying to think of things that I really enjoy, like fireworks and stuff like that. Because, wow. This is really, really, it's not only up high, but it's a real feat for me to be able to just do something like this. Somebody coming on a bike, and I believe the rules do say that you're supposed to be walking your bike, but this guy's just...
But why?
Right?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're almost at the top of the bridge. Wow, there's a car bumper. I wouldn't say that I feel terrified right now, but I definitely feel a little bit scared. Definitely some anxiety. But I got the courage to do it. I got up this far. I'm going to keep going. And hey, that makes me think of something when I say courage. I'm wondering if one of my favorite YouTubers, the Philly Captain, I wonder if he had the courage to do this. Because I know he doesn't love heights. I don't know if he did a Tacony Bridge video. But hey, Philly Captain, if you're watching this, I challenge you to walk across the Tacony Palmyra Bridge on one of your next videos. You can wait till the spring or when it's nice out, that's fine. But I challenge you, Philly Captain. And I think you could do it. You could definitely do it. If I could do it, you could definitely do it. Oh, I'm looking down. And I'm just gonna keep not looking down. I'm just gonna keep looking up. Oh, hold on, Wink, please. Hold on. Oh, all right. Wow, we are really getting up high here. I'm just trying to keep my head on a swivel a little bit because as you see with that biker guy, I just don't want any surprises. It's very important when you're in these types of situations to have your head on a swivel, also known as situational awareness, because like I said, anything can happen at any moment. It's not just on this bridge. I mean, something could crash into the bridge. Unfortunately, as you may have seen in the tragic situation of the Tacony Bridge, I think I'm pronouncing that wrong, but the one that was in Baltimore, I think it was called the Francis Key Bridge. I'm not sure, but I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. I will definitely make sure I put the proper name when I edit the video. So yeah, this bridge is actually owned and maintained by Burlington County Bridge Commission, which is obviously based out of New Jersey. So technically the bridge is owned by New Jersey. Currently it's a $4 cash toll and it's $3 if you're using Easy Pass. And that's for just the northbound Pennsylvania traffic. Originally it was built with 4 lanes, and in 1997 they modified it so it has 3 wider lanes, as you can see. Looks like they got 2 from New Jersey and 1 going into New Jersey from Pennsylvania. pass first. Give them the signal to pass. All right, thank you. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you. All right. So it looks like we're at the the very top of the bridge at this point. And I guess something notable was in 2013 on October 10th, the bascule span of this bridge had jammed and it became stuck in the open position when one of the rollers underneath the maintenance walkway seized. And what it did was it closed the bridge completely for 7 hours. I'm sorry, 11 hours, excuse me. So now that we are halfway through the bridge, I'm going to do a quick panoramic shot. You can't really see much of Philadelphia as far as Center City goes because this is a pretty gloomy day, pretty gloomy fall November day. And at this time, we're going to take a moment of silence to remember those that have passed on this bridge or from this bridge by their own choice, or those that have passed while building the bridge or repairing the bridge. This moment is for you. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you taking that moment of silence with me and making it this far. I see a little LED, well, it's not LED, I'm sorry, a little sign right there. It looks like the old school neon sign that says slippery, so I guess that lights up when it gets slippery out here. And I also want to say right now, if there's anybody that's watching this video that in the future ever finds themselves on a bridge like this and they think that they're going to make a choice that's going to solve their problems, please stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing and realize that there's a lot of people that you may not even know that really care about you, including myself. So there's always someone to talk to, always someone to help. Dial 911, scream out if you have to, find the nearest person and just let them know how you're feeling and that you need someone to talk to, because there's nothing wrong with saying that you need help, and there's nothing wrong with not being okay. It's okay to be not okay. Slowing my pace down a little bit because this turned into like the boardwalk all of a sudden. Yeah, the anxiety level is going back up a little bit. Wow, it just doesn't feel that stable on this boardwalk. All right, I'm gonna go over real slow across this little lip. There we go. Wow. Wow, there's a little view. All right, and it looks like this little tower here is where the guard operates the drawbridge. As you see, that's where some of the teeth are right here, and that's where it goes up to let the big ships through. I'm going to pan over a little bit to the looking towards Philadelphia. You really cannot see the buildings, but you can see the Betsy Ross Bridge. The Betsy Ross Bridge is not accessible by foot traffic or anything else for that matter other than vehicles. So that's not one that I have on the list. And it looks like we're starting our slow little descent on the bridge into Palmyra, New Jersey. There's some new construction, or newer construction, along the water. Very, very nice. Well, very, very nice for them, but that's not my ideal place. My ideal place is like somewhere in the middle of the country, in the farmland, out, like I said, out in the country. I'm not a city person 100%, but I don't mind the city. I really love the city, but I'm definitely a country boy at heart for sure. And being in Pennsylvania, let me tell you, we got some of the most beautiful places and scenery in the country. Well, within the 48 continental states. Definitely not including Hawaii or Alaska. So yeah, just 48. But definitely the best top out of the top 48 for sure. We got the best fishing. If you like hunting, we got the best hunting here. These deer are huge. They got a lot to eat out here, especially up in north Pennsylvania, north central Pennsylvania, or anywhere north of the city. There's just an abundance of food up there, and a lot more options for them than down here towards the city, unfortunately. All right, yeah, the anxiety went away. Definitely not feeling anything as far as unsafe anymore goes. And getting close to the end here. That was a really nice walk for sure. I don't know, Winky even seems like he has a little bit less anxiety. I don't know. I wonder if dogs could fear heights just like humans do. I wonder if they do that as well. I don't know, but I'll tell you one thing. Time for a high five. Let's get a high five. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, good boy. One more, let's get another high five. Oh yeah, good boy. You're the best. All right, to get a little selfie. the Ben Franklin Bridge. This bridge just kind of dumps you onto Route 73, which is a pretty nice arterial route in New Jersey. But there's really not much to say, you know, about this particular region once you get off of the bridge. Another little view of behind us. Right, very cool. I would say the temperature is about 45 degrees today, at least right now, and it's probably, the wind's probably blowing about 3 to 4 knots. So it's not too terribly cold. Oh, and if anybody was wondering what Winky's shirt says, here, I'll show you. His hoodie. It says, "Female dogs love me. Female dogs love me." All right. All right, let me put his little harness back on. All right. There you go. Good boy. You sure are. And it's true, folks. They do love him. He's very popular. He's got his own channel. I wouldn't say it's very scenic when you come off of this bridge, for sure. Not scenic at all. Alright, it says Palmyra Cove Nature Park isn't that far away from here. That must be nice. Looks like it's the Burlington County Bridge Commission or maintenance shed or building. The Bridge Police is located over there. I'll put the phone number up when I edit the video in case you ever need that. But always dial 911 if there's ever emergency, obviously. But the Bridge Police are definitely good to have if you ever need any kind of assistance as far as coming over the bridge, if you're overweight or have any kind of questions regarding any restrictions or anything. That's good to have. So this brings us to the end of the video, to a quick turnaround, and that's the view from New Jersey to Pennsylvania. So thanks for watching, folks. I really do appreciate you making it this far to the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and please remember, if there's somebody that could really benefit from the content of this video, or the knowledge, or the advice, or they really love bridges, or they just really want to be educated and learn something new, please share it with them. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, Wink. Say bye-bye. High five. All right, folks. See you next time.